is Nur Anati binti Mahasir, metric number 279323. Okay, my group choose the topic given there for our group assignment. So, at the main topic, we take the best place in Malaysia. Before that, I want to share with you what is Malaysia. Okay, now let's go. Malaysia is located in Asia, and Malaysia is separated into West and East. It is an Islamic country with 14 states like Penang, Perak, Selangor, Putrajaya, Negeri Sembilan, Melaka, Johor, Pahang, Terengganu, Kelantan, Kedah, Perlis, Sabah, and Sarawak. Malaysia is the one most beautiful and fascinating country of Southeast Asia, and Malaysia is multi-ethnic, multicultural, and multilingual society. It is cultural diversity and the amazing contrast of color, amazing tourist destination, high-tech life, and the welcoming people truly make Malaysia the perfect holiday destination. Malaysia is truly a racial melting pot where Malay, Indian, Chinese, and smaller ethnic groups live together and respect for harmony. People in Malaysia are quite friendly. Malaysia are warm and welcome tourists from other countries so they can enjoy their travel. Furthermore, Malaysia is also rich in variety delicious food such as laksa, nasi lemak, rojak, satay, and many more. The beautiful and smooth Pebble Beach can also be found in some states of Malaysia such as Terengganu, Pulau Langkawi, Kedah, and others. Everyone loves shopping. In Malaysia, there are a variety of virgin items that can be found in the major market and also in shopping centres in Malaysia. Last but not least, Malaysia is famous with handicraft like batik printing and waupulan at Kelantan. In a nutshell, visiting Malaysia is a fantastic experience and also broaden our horizon. You should visit Malaysia if you have not done before. Malaysia really a beautiful country that you should not miss.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Ain binti Adin. My number matrix is 279275. If you want to know, I am from Pahang. For everyone's information, Pahang is the largest state in Malaysia. The capital city of Pahang is Kuantan. There are 11 districts in Pahang, which are Bera, Bentong, Cameron Highlands, Jerantut, Kuantan, Kuala Lipis, Maran, Pekan, Raub, Rotan, and Temerloh. I choose Cameron Highlands as the most interesting place to visit. Cameron Highlands is the biggest and arguably the best highland resort in Malaysia. The Cameron Highlands can be accessed by road via Tapah, Simpang Pulai, Gua Musang, or Sungai Koyan. Tapah and Simpang Pulai are the true approaches from Perak. Gua Musang and Sungai Koyan are the entryways from Kelantan and Pahang. Cameron Highlands is also the coolest place in Malaysia. It's interesting. Now, I will introduce the best place in Cameron Highlands. The first place is the Boh Tea Plantation. The Boh Tea Company is one of the most famous brands of tea in Malaysia. Set in the hills north of Rincang, this tea plantation is a sprawling scenic domain with a tea factory, a tea shop, and a visitor center. No trip is called complete without a trip to tea plantations. When you are here, you can watch an educational video on the estate as well as purchase tea products from the on-site souvenir store. You can visit the factories to learn about the tea making process, and you can also sit down and enjoy a cup of tea at the cafe. The view overlooking the plantations is beautiful and perfect for the picture album. Second, the best place in Cameron Highlands is the strawberry farm. As everyone knows, Cameron Highlands is a very famous place for strawberries. In Cameron Highlands, there are many strawberry farms that we can visit, such as Rajos Hill Strawberry Farm. The strawberries grown are very fresh and delicious. We are also allowed to pick strawberries to eat or take home. This is a great activity, especially for anyone who is traveling with children. You can then take home and savor. If you prefer to just admire the strawberry fields but still want to sample some of delicious food, then you can visit the on-site cafe where you can enjoy a full English cream tea with strawberry jam as well as their signature strawberry juice. The third place is the Lavender Gardens. Another one of the big natural highlights of the Cameron Highlands is the Lavender Gardens, which is a wonderful place to come to take in the aromatic air and the pretty purple vistas. In Malaysia, there are not many places that have lavender gardens. This lavender garden is very beautiful and gives peace of mind to anyone who comes to the place. I am sure that many women really like this place. As you would expect, the flowers attract a range of insects, and there is a big historic gallery here as well as a cafe where you can relax with a drink and take in the views. Then, there are many different flowers with different colors in different segments of the garden. Is it nice to look at and enjoy the scenery while relax yourself? Purple, red and yellow plants along the way can frame up to really beautiful picture. So, that is one of the interesting places in Cameron Highlands. There are many more interesting places, but I can only share the 3 most interesting places to you all. For me, Pahang is not a state that is only filled with forests, but it also has many interesting places to visit with family and friends like Cameron Highlands. If you want to go vacations, come to Cameron Highlands because there are many interesting places and you will definitely feel calm. So, that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to Miss Amira and my fellow friends. My name is Nura Nabila binti Ahmad Syarani. My matric number is 281124 and my age is 21st years old. My school is Education and Modern Language. Today, I want to present about Melaka. Melaka is a historical place. Melaka is one of the most interesting part of the country. Melaka has a very history, having been colonized by the Portuguese, Dutch and British, and as such you will find influence from all of these former colonial powers in the food and agriculture. The city also has a large Chinese community known as Peranakan or Strict Chinese, which has led to the Nyonya culture, which is a mix of Malay and Chinese influence that has even spawned a completely unique cuisine in the form of delicious Nyonya dishes. As well as food, you can expect a high number of cultural attractions in Melaka. And considering its size, it has a wide variety of exhibits museum, which will be a treat for any history buffs wanting to know more about the area. This is also a strategically important part of the country that sits on a graceful river, and one of the highlights of a trip here is a scenic river cruise that allow you to take in all the delights of Malacca while enjoying the breeze over the water. Much of the city has remained unchanged for centuries, and you can still find crumbling forts as well as buildings that are covered with traditional cherry red facades that were introduced during the colonial period. First is Tamingsari Tower. It is hard not to notice Tamingsari Tower when you are in Malacca, as it soars to a height of 110 meters and can seat 66 passengers at one time. The ride in the tower takes around 7 minutes to complete, as you will ascend and then to spend 5 minutes at the top taking in the view over the city before descending again. From the tower, you can take in panoramic vistas across the city which stretch all the way to the coast. Next, take a three-shore ride. One of the best ways to get around Malacca is to take a scenery three-shore ride. The three-shore are often elaborated, decorated in line with the personal taste of the driver, and this offers you a more leisurely chance to enjoy the city and explore some areas that are off the main tourist arteries. Many three-shore drivers are also happy to give you a guide tour of Malacca and will fill you in history of the area. Malacca River Cruise. The Malacca River is one of the highlights of the city, and the best way to experience it is to take to the water on a scenery river cruise. Back in the days of old, the river will have been one of the most important trade routes in the area, and nowadays you can cruise past important spots such as Kampung Morton and enjoy all the sights of the city. There are also nighttime river cruise which offer you the chance to take in the city illuminations, and the journey usually take around 45 minutes to an hour. Next is go shopping at Jonker Walk Night Market. Located on Jalan Hang Jebat is the Jonker Walk Night Market, which take place from Friday to Sunday once the sun starts to go down. This is one of the best places to come to shop in Malacca, and you will find a wide range of goods on sales, including souvenirs, a selection of antiques, and local handicraft. You can also buy other items like electronics and clothing, but one of the best parts of the market is the food. Some of street food snacks that you can expect to find here included pancake and waffle, rice ball filled with chicken, and cendol, which is a kind of dessert which is made with jelly and coconut milk.
Everyone, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Nabilah binti Ismail, matric number 281224. Today, I will to talk about the most interesting place in Terengganu, which is Pantai Batu Buruk. Pantai Batu Buruk, Kuala Terengganu's famous beach, is a popular place for strolling and good place to visit, especially in the evening. Located just 1 kilometer from the city center of Kuala Terengganu, this beach is a popular destination for the city folks of Terengganu and throughout Malaysia to unwind and relax, and also a haven for vintage or antique collector like me. Batu Buruk is also famous as Kota Baharu as a place. Its location, which is also not far from Kuala Terengganu, also make it a popular beach attraction. Set against the scenic backdrop of the white sandy beaches with swaying and breezy casuarinas tree, pokok line up behind the shore like a loyal friend to the wave. Here in Pantai Batu Buruk, can find many tourists and local flying the many kites that are sold on the beach, whether it's the famous traditional wow or modern day kite, all can be found here flying in the sky. That sometimes it looks like a kite festival being held especially during the paddy planting season in month of February till April. The panoramic view of the sea is quite beautiful. I don't recommend swimming here currently as the tide is very strong and sometimes can be dangerous. Seeing that Pantai Batu Buruk, a famous and popular attraction, the authority had decided to preserve and enlarge the beaches and are currently building since August 2004. A long stretch of waste breaker about 800 meters from the beaches. When finished, it will make Pantai Batu Buruk an ideal place for swimming and other water activity and also prevent any coastal erosion, even though there never was any coastal erosion in the first place. Various food stalls can be found at Batu Buruk, stretching from Batu Buruk Resort until 500 meters from the Kuala Terengganu General Hospital. It used to stretch past over 1 kilometer from the hospital until they set a 500 meters anti-star radius. This is because 7 years ago, the food stalls were just 10 meters from the hospital garden fence, which is a wide height. Various food stalls can be found at here. All the food is halal. All this food can easily be found alongside a long stretch of shop near Batu Buruk Beach Resort. Friday in afternoon starting from 4 p.m. till evening is the best to go to Pantai Batu Buruk. There is a big and long night market every Friday from 3 p.m. till 7 p.m. offering hundreds of various food stalls, beautiful and wonderful art, gift and souvenir can be found here with other products. Friday is also the time where our city council held culture show and event at Batu Buruk Culture Centre. The Culture Centre staged pencak silat Malay martial arts, top spinning, kite flying, sepak raga and other traditional performance from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Friday starting from 1 April till 31 October, which is the tourist season. That's all.